YouTube? Back again. We got another headache vehicle, man. We got a RSX Type S K24 swap. They paid a shop to start working on this thing. Paid upfront cash. Shop didn't really do anything. They just sat the motor in the car, left all the parts outside, broke his rear hatch. Whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. I'm about to show you, man. Watch. Bro. So some of the stuff was hooked up. I already started hooking some stuff up. There's a lot of just loose stuff. Loose wires everywhere. The shift bracket wasn't even on there. Clips for this is lost. Rear motor mount bolt down there. You can't really see it from up here. Backed out. This chain was just dropped down under the car. And I was like, where does this chain go to? It goes to this 14 because they used to put the motor in, but then you can't back the 14 off far enough to get the chain out. So we gotta see what we can do about that. That's crazy right there. I didn't even spot that until right now. Other things. Let's go around this way. Shop broke his hatch. Literally put bolts in the edge right here when they had the hatch up, and then they went to go close it for some reason. And when they closed it down on those bolts in the seam right there, it just busted his whole window. So now he has no rear window. He didn't get no money back for that either. I'd be hot. Well, he didn't get no money back, period. They didn't even do the job. Straight up scammed out of their funds. But I'm gonna get this thing right for him. Got some crazy stuff. Look at this. It just goes to the bracket. It's just sandwiched in between the bracket. Just frayed wire sandwiched in between there for the ground. Like, mind-boggling. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out and get to work. Let's go. Man, I never had to use these on a car before. First time for everything. Got the chain unclipped from down here, man. Snuck it in there and clipped it and bent it open and pulled off that bolt so I could tighten these up. None of these things are tight either, man. Man, everything's just hanging in there, man. I'm surprised I made here on the tow truck. Yeah, shit. Got a lot of shit to double check over. And if anybody knows what serpentine belt to use with a K24, with K20 accessories, but has an ATI street damper on it, let me know. Well, guys, so the motor is going to have to come up because this bolt is tightened down. It's way too long. They put the wrong bolt in there, obviously. Can't get it out because when you back it out, it's part of the car. Motor's going to have to come off the mounts and come up just to get the mounts on properly. Thanks, shop. Everybody always making stuff hard, man. Making this car was fine before I went there, man. Just making cars in the junk. Then I gotta fucking turn the junk back into a car. So I guess I might undo these mounts and support it with the jack, or I might just get the cherry picker over here and just support the motor while I do this. I don't know what to do yet. We'll figure it out. I moved the power steering reservoir, and look what I find. Clutch alignment tool down off in here. Anything else? It's crazy. So I don't know what you're gonna find on this car, man. So both of these bolts are way too long. They don't thread in whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to either lift the motor. Was the first option. I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna chop it with the Sawzall real quick. Then spin the rest out by hand because they're already loose. Do that. Spin the rest out by hand. Should be pretty easy. Then put the proper length bolts in there and make it way easier. So for this is a K24 engine. We got the serpentine belt on here. It's K24 with K20 accessories, but it has an ATI super damper on it. The belt you're gonna need, well, this one works, is the 4070677. It's Continental, but it doesn't matter what brand it is. This one is 67.7 inches. The RSX Type S one is just 67 inches. So that 0.7 helped me get up over here because earlier the belt wouldn't clear all the pulleys. So we're good in that aspect. Get this mount back in and keep on working. So we got the mounts and everything. All the mounts are tight now. Finally, rear mount. This one in the front. I did not check the trans mount yet, so make sure all these are tight because everything else is loose. Guy was working on this before, didn't know how to tighten anything. Still missing some clips, but gonna have to wait to order those. I don't have the clips for the shifter cables. Yeah, stuff's going down now. Might delete the purge because I don't believe you need that. I'm gonna look that up real quick on this RSX because we're on this one's on K Pro, so pretty sure we can delete the purge. Think of what else I can get done today. Probably gonna take this red wire off because it literally goes down here and it's smashed in between there for ground. I'm gonna put at least a little eyelet on there so it can bolt on properly to something. Can't leave it like this. Yeah, just small stuff until we get it done. Just keep on chipping away. It's spraying. Yeah, more updates. Let's talk to Honda. Checked everything out. Sent them pictures and everything, and they said this ECU is not 0506, 02 to 04. So he was also sold the wrong ECU for top dollars. Terrible. But Honda said we can't send it in, and they'll do the upgrade, and then it'll work on this car. So that's a plus, but it just takes time. So car's running, exhaust is disconnected. Obviously needs tuning, but it's on. Going back to this wiring, pulling stuff out. I pulled that out already. Get down here, the harness some more. It's connected again. Map sensor isn't reading, so I'm gonna keep going through this harness till I find out what's wrong with it. But and try to get all this right for you. This shit's crazy, but most of the stuff working. Map sensor is not working. Car does come on, but yeah, just gotta get this right. Finally got this thing going. Got the super headache RSX back running. It's shifting all the gears. It wasn't shifting any gears. After I got it running, I was having an issue. I couldn't even get enough adjustment on the clutch master cylinder where you adjust it at on the shaft that goes to the pedal. I couldn't get enough adjustment on that to even stroke to the new clutch. So I actually ended up changing out to get the stroke right. I changed out this end piece with the B series one, which was like 1/8 of an inch longer, and then let me stroke the clutch properly. So if you ever have a problem where you can't get all the stroke out of it and you keep bleeding and you can't get enough stroke, change the end, get a little more stroke. Made it easy. Working the coolant system. Try to get this back to the owner soon, do a little test drive around the block, make sure it rolls fine and drives fine. It shifts all the gears for sure, so we'll see. Looks hella janky with the tarp on the back for the broke window, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna get to